What's up, Zox fam? Guys, Tribe 9 is doing the unthinkable. Like, so much so, in fact, that this is the first time I've seen an overhaul in this way, and the compensation with it is insane, okay? So let's get into it. Number one, all right, what exactly is happening here? So they have an important notice where they go to say that the changes to the synchro rates in more places to get synchro medals, they are going to be adjusting that, right? So it says, thank you for playing Tribe 9. Since the game launch, we have received player feedback about synchro appearance rates as well as the distribution of Enigma entities and synchro medals. We understand that we have shaken players' confidence in our game by not fully considering the amount of various obtainable items. After reviewing and discussing your feedback, we have decided to implement the following. Now, let's go through the list of what they decided to do here. Adjust the appearance rates for the synchro. Return Enigma entities. So if you don't know what Enigma entities is, that's premium currency. Also synchro medals, which is the standard banner currency as well, that have been consumed to perform synchro. Let me read that one more time. They are going to return Enigma entities and synchro medals that have been consumed to perform synchro. They're going to be adding more places to obtain the synchro medals, which is the standard banner pools. They're going to modify the appearance rates for pickup on the 80th event synchro. Now, adjustments to the synchro appearance rates, all right? This is basically going to be after the maintenance on March 3rd, 2025. So we are currently, let me check how many days away we are from that. So March 3rd is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is in 5 days. That is on a Monday. Okay. We are 5 days away from that. Okay. They are basically adjusting the synchro rates as follows. So the rates are now going to be going up to 2%. Right now, the way that this is being broken down, it's going from 0.6 to 2% for a 3-star. Right now, what's happening here is that this is now going to make the pickup 1.5%, and then the non-pickup is going to be a 0.5%. So that means that now the gacha is being normalized. This is about the industry standard, and this is usually how it goes. You have usually that boosted rate, that 1.5 out of the 2%, and then it's a 0.5% chance that you might lose your 50-50. But in reality, there's a higher probability that you're probably going to win it at that point. But again, there's still that RNG there, but it's not like what it was before, where it was a 0.6 for the pickup and a 0.3 for the non-pickup. Okay. Now, they have also increased the 2-star rates. So it's going from 5.1 to 8%. Now, for the pickup target, it's going to be at 6% now. And for the non-pickup, it's going to be 2% instead of 3.4%. So they have significantly increased the ratio of what you're going to be getting as far as 2 and 3 stars, right? Now, the 1 stars have been dropped by 4.3% and is now at a flat 90%. Okay. So with that being said, this means that now the gacha is going to be normalized. And with that, that means that every time you pull, you're now pulling with a 2% chance for an SSR. You're pulling with a 1.5% chance for the pickup rate, right? The 2-star drops are at 8%. And this again means that they went back to the drawing board, and I guess that I can see this being the thing. They probably issued out this gacha and really truly did not understand what the industry standard was. This almost kind of seemed like Brave Frontier. It's kind of funny, but it kind of seems like Brave Frontier rates in a way. And I don't know, like maybe I'm aging myself by saying that name, but you guys know how the gacha was in Brave Frontier. But even then, it is insane that within a week, they said, you know what, we're going to overhaul our gacha, which, yes, that is an actual monetization structure change. So, yeah, that was a board meeting that happened for that. Publishers had to have a conversation, and usually developers, and that was something I was talking about in my stream yesterday, literally, is that developers usually want what's best for the players. It's sometimes the publishers that they have to bring things to and they get pushback on. So I'm actually glad that there was obviously some reciprocated information that they could come to an agreement on, that wasn't okay. and them making the change. For me, I was willing and waiting to see what they were going to do, but I didn't think it was going to be this. Like, it gets better, right? So let's go to the next part. Returning Enigma entities and synchro metals consumed for synchro. Along with these adjustments, Enigma entities and synchro metals used up until March 3rd, 2025 at 7 p.m. PST will be returned after the maintenance on March 3rd, after the maintenance, right? Now, regardless of whether the Enigma entities or synchro metals were used on event synchros or the standard synchro, all such items consumed will be returned. So what does this mean? This means that, like, for example, I have 6,000 currency sitting on my account. That means I can use it. If you have been saving from the very beginning, you can use it. And this is clearly stating you will get all items consumed returned. It does not matter regardless of whether it is an Enigma entity or synchro metals. Paid Enigma entities and free Enigma entities will be returned respectively based on the type of entity the player has consumed. So, with that being said, that means that if you use paid crystals, like myself, for example, I bought the battle pass, and I actually put, I think maybe a few into the banner. I don't think it was a lot, but they're going to be returning those respectively. I think the battle pass stuff might stay in the battle pass. We'll have to get some clarity on that. But if there were more crystals that went into the gacha, which technically you do get crystals from the battle pass itself, those crystals will be returned at least. So I can't say for the crystals that they use that you use to buy the battle pass, which I don't think so. But either way, you're getting a crap ton of crystals back. Because I know, like, even without me buying the battle pass, I had around like 5-6K before I even had bought the battle pass. So now I'm back at 6K. And that was just from me kind of going through doing the remainder things I needed to do. And that is just an insane shift, right? Insane shift. Now, what they're also doing here is they're basically going to be giving these entities, Enigma entities and synchro metals consumed will be returned via in-game mail, okay? So that's how we'll be getting it back. Now, the synchro count for the 80th synchro to have a guaranteed 3-star will not be reset, all right? But additionally, the guarantee to receive a 3-star pickup on the next synchro will continue if the last 3-star was not a pickup. So that's the crazy thing. You could technically summon, you lose your 50-50, whatever, or win or lose or whatever your rotation ends up being, save it. And then when you get all your crystals back, the next time you pull is going to be guaranteed. So this, in a way, if you do this properly, can almost set you up to guarantee the next character coming out. And this is more of the reason why I will say you never know what's happening. It is always my advice that if it's a game you're interested in, you keep playing, because now all of us that are starting to hit the point of like the current updates in game, and we are at the point where we just kind of accumulated and got all the crystals for the most part of the game, we're dropping the crystals, and that's what I'm at least going to do. I'm dropping the crystals into the gacha, and then we're getting them all back on March 3rd, which is insane. That is just insane. Now, additional places to obtain synchro metals. They basically decided that after the maintenance, synchro metals ×1 will be added to the completion for each city challenge. Wow. That's nuts. So for those who've already completed city challenges until March 3rd, synchro metals will be given in compensation based on challenges completed. Bro, you know how much currency we're about to have? Oh my God. Yo, this is nuts. Yo, this is insane. Now, basically with that, adjustments to the pickup appearance rate for the accumulated 80th pull and the event synchros, the details for 3-star guaranteed on the accumulated 80th pool for the event synchros can be found in the event synchro character details and event synchro tension card details. So they're just saying that the standard gacha details are going to be, and just the gacha details in general, are going to be updated to reflect these changes. Now, with that, it goes to say that we apologize if this has caused any misunderstanding among our players. They said after the maintenance, the appearance rates for the 3-star targets in the event synchro will be adjusted to 75% as seen below. Guaranteed 3-star on the the accumulated 80th pool in the event synchro. 3-star appearance rate is 100%. Pickup target is 75. Other is 25. Before accumulating or before that 79th pool in the event synchro, 3-star pickup is the 2%. And the pickup target is 1.5. Others is 0.5. So that's insane change. That's insane. Now it says if the previous 3-star pool does not pick up, then the next 3-star you pull is guaranteed to be the 3-star pickup target. This setup has not been changed, so that's still the same. Now it goes to say in closing, we wish to apologize to players for any difficulties that arose as a result of the game settings and announcement. We are working hard to implement improvements based on your valuable feedback and look forward to receiving any and all feedback about your experience of Tribe 9. We strive to ensure that all players can enjoy our game going forward. Please continue to have fun playing Tribe 9. Man. Now, one last thing that I want to talk about, guys, is that they also are making an adjustment to exploration. They basically have improved the comfort of exploration, and they've implemented the takedown function. Now, what exactly is the takedown function? The takedown function is a feature that has been implemented which allows you to skip the battle and defeat the enemy on the map by attacking an enemy that flees while exploring the map. In addition, with the implementation of the takedown function, the following adjustments have been made. The conditions under which enemies of the exploration map flee have been adjusted so that they will flee with a smaller difference in ability. Now, these conditions for enemies on the map to flee are determined by comparing their abilities, taking into account their level as well as their training status, including any compatible monsters they are equipped with. If you defeat an enemy using the takedown function, the favorability of the character in your party will not increase. So that I think is actually the friendship. So if you take down, even if you take down, the experience points and rewards you can obtain will be the same as in a normal battle. So that's, I guess, kind of a fair point, is that you still can gain the EXP and the reward, but it looks like the favorability, which I think is the friendship, that doesn't build up unless you're manually in the fight, which I guess that's kind of a good or fair give and take. And then if the level difference is 5 or more, you will not be able to earn experience points. If the level difference is 4 or less, you will gain experience points and drop rewards are available. Okay. So guys, there are a lot of things that they're doing. Again, this is going to make it much easier for exploring. They did do a couple of different things too, where they reduced the damage done by mines fired by shark. They slightly reduced the screen transition time after battle ends. The above changes are only applied to devices with 6 gigabytes or more of memory. And then they slightly increase movement speed while exploring, right? So I mean, again, we're getting some of the changes. I know one of the big ones some people have asked for is skip. I think that was one thing they did mention that they were collecting data for. So we'll see how exactly that's going to work. I mean, at least now we can go through some of our battles quicker, which is kind of nice because we have to literally do hundreds of battles. So that should actually make it much easier for you guys to hit those mark rewards. So they actually did nerf that now. They're making it easier for you to hit the mark so that you guys can get to the level cap. You still got to work for it, but it's a thing that you can do now. They actually also boosted movement speed during exploration too. So that was another thing. But I got to say, guys, that overall, the overhaul on this specific patch is by far one of the best that I've seen so far. I think that even the initial launch update was huge. They just like completely changed the game. And I really think that what they're trying to do and the commitment that they have to trying to produce and make a better game is just massive. I really feel like this is a company that we have to support at this point. The types of things that they're trying to do and the way and how fast they did it obviously shows that they care, because if they didn't care, we wouldn't be seeing none of these changes for years like many other gachas do. Like, it's just insane that they really have done this, and I'm excited. So obviously, guys, take this news, go crazy, have fun in the gacha. We're obviously going to be in it right back. Make sure you guys join the Discord, man. Share those gacha pulls with me, okay? I want to see some crazy pulls. But yeah, guys, that's basically going to be that. Everyone, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.